Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Papa Smurf, sweating to the oldies. It's hot and I'm old. Record heat, and still the road work continues. Well, let's see where this adventure goes. With the road and entrance removed, as you can see on the left, it's still there. On the right, it's gone. So is the lamp post and the concrete barrier, anything in their way. It's time for them to install the drain lines. Let's continue on. Here it's June 7th, 2022. On my way out to go do my civic duty and vote. And, well, they closed down the road today. This early in the morning. Thought I'd get out there before they did it, but oh well. It's a whole new adventure now. You have to drive 5 miles out of my way to go 3/4 of a mile. Oh well. Life's an adventure. Here I'm on my way back from my voting, and as you can see, it's closed. They're tearing it all out to put in the roundabout. Well, let the adventure begin. I know, you've all seen the Doppler radar and the tower, and the water tower and all this. But with them taking out that entryway and everything else, they can't get over there to service it. What are they going to do? Well, let's see what they're going to do. Only about 12 dump truck loads of rock and gravel, and they got a temporary road built from this entryway here over to the tower entrance. Well, that should suffice for now. They're dropping off the drain equipment, putting it near where they're going to place them. Oh, the fun's going to begin. That pink line in the ground right there is where they took out that lamp post. I can see 1, 2, and way off in the distance a third connect line, or whatever you want to call them, put in the ground to hook up the lines too. I don't know if they're going to run from the left side over to the right, or how they're going to install these, but we'll see what the adventure holds. Looking off to the west, we have some more sitting out there waiting to get installed. Still trying to figure out what they're going to do with that one tower thing you can see right there behind that cat and the bushes right there, the light green communication thing. It's probably dead and they're just going to tear it out. Has to be, I think. Well, we'll see. I can see way down there at the end, they're starting to dig out to put in those drains, and you see them pylons out there, the whole off to the left of that cat. You see them tower looking things, the pylons. They're going to drive those things all the way into the ground for that new bridge on that side, and all I hear is bang, 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 bang. And they go to each one and drive it on in. Let's see how that works. I'm trying to get a better view of it. A little hard. See if I can zoom in on that. Whoa, I didn't have the anti-shake on. You can tell. Oh, don't hurt your eyes. We got those pylons to drive in. Let's see if I can get a little better shot here. That's a little better. I have the stabilizer on, so it's shaking isn't so bad, so you can see these a little closer up. Those are pretty tall, and they're driving those all the way down the ground for that bridge. Interesting. Well, looky there. No more pylons. They have driven them all the way into the ground. Boy, glad that hammering's done for now. Meanwhile, the park itself is trying to fix things around here. As you can see, the roadway is cracked and sinking, and all the school buses come in through here, and all that heavy weight making everything settle in. So they're gonna try and fix this stuff. The patchwork around the park has begun. Not only do we have the road work out there, we have the road work in here. road work, everywhere road work. There's a song on that, isn't there? I'm still trying to figure out what they're doing right here where they graded out that part of the road. Park did it, it's not with the road work. Kind of wide there. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to lay a whole skim coat down or what they're going to do. I guess we'll wait and see for another adventure. Back to the drain install. They've made it all the way down here to my place. And boy, they are close. See all that old gas line they've ripped out? I guess we'll have to see what they did with that communication box down there. I'm sure they just took it out if they're that close. We'll see. The tower's still there, and they're putting in that drain line right up to it. Boy, that's close. You can't get me closer than that, I don't think. These guys are doing great work. Let's continue on. Here we have the drain lines being delivered 2 at a time. Keep them safe off to the side with all the work going on. We have this big bucket thing in front of us full of gravel, and the cat spins around, and after he digs the ground down, and he takes a scoop and puts some gravel in there, and they level all out to where they need the grade to be, and put in the pipe, get it all situated, and then they gravel all around it. Interesting how they do this. Here they've put a strap on the piece of piping they're going to install, and that cat lifts it up and just drags it off over to the pit. We've got a long ways to go. I'm looking at all the markings they have on the ground and everything, trying to figure this out myself. You see an old gas line sticking up down there. I'm going to take that out. All these markers. I hope somebody knows what it all means. Another 2 drain lines installed. They're moving right along. That big bucket they take the gravel out of, you can see a dozer sitting off the side with a full load sitting in it waiting to fill it back up. Work continues. Just to show you how close they are to my home, those 2 windows are my bedroom windows right there. So when they're working that close, there's no sleep for the wicked. Looks like I need to get out and trim those hedges again. Well, Work never ends. Here he's moved the shovel gravel back. Couldn't finish it up. They're getting ready to wrap it up because we're supposed to have some storms coming in. And it's a little hard to be working in the mud and rain. So, well, we'll see what's happening. Well, here's the end of the day. And the end of the cat. That's all you can see of that cat right now. But he's wrapping up for the day. Photo on the left, see a piece of wood sticking out of that gravel. Well, that's the end of the pipe. And they got it all graveled in so animals can't get in there. And mud and dirt and rain and anything else. Well, they wait for the weather to clear up. One on the right shows they have a long ways to go yet. They'll get it done though. Well, let's continue on with the adventure. It never ends. Well, the end of one day on 6/15 and a fresh new start on 6/16. As you can see in the left photo, that's where they left off. On the right, well, by the time I got up, they've already got a piece of pipe in and getting ready for another one. Let's continue on the adventure. Here I'm taking photos of them dumping tons of gravel in that pit so they can make it so they can get to the tower and do any repairs if they have to. And wouldn't you know it, that morning when they had that dugout to put in those drain lines, they showed up to go to the tower. They're like, how do we get there now? And they had to go all the way around and go in the backside, and they allowed them to cross the new bridge because that's what the construction crew has to do now. And I had them going the back way. And I saw the cement truck way off in the distance. Can you see that way out there past that lamp post right there? That red cab and the white part. Where's that cement truck going? We'll see if I can zoom in and take a better look. Oh, I see. He's down there dumping his concrete into a spreader. They're putting in the northbound off-ramp for Tower Terrace Road. Well, northbound on 380 to Tower Terrace Road, since Tower Terrace goes east and west. It's a cornfused state we live in, and I'm confused. But boy, they're working on all fronts of this. Getting a shot of the dozer going by with another scoop load. Boy, that does not end. He's constantly going back and forth. Looks like that light post is leaning a little bit more. I hear beep, 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 beep. Here we come to save the day. Wayne County REC on the way. Yep, they're gonna take that lamppost out now. I have music playing outside, and all of a sudden my music stopped. I'm like, what? No, I'm trying to find out what killed the power to that lamp or killed my power to my house. I go back in and do everything, all the clocks are flashing. But here they are, getting ready to take that lamp out. Got the power killed on it. Pop goes a weasel. They plucked that right out of the ground. There's a long cord they pulled out of it, but it's gone now. Meanwhile, back at the pipe install. They've got this large box, connection box. They're getting ready to put in the ground over here. Making sure everything stays level while they get the box settled in. I heard a bunch of sawing going on. You see they've cut that hole a lot bigger to get that pipe in there. Well, they've got the pipe all the way up to it and in it. I guess they'll somehow seal that up. I don't know what they're going to do. You got to enclose it because it's going to be, I don't know, kind of clean out or something. No, it can't be a clean out. Just connection box, I think. Well, we'll see. Oh, now I see. They're going to have a drain on the other side of the road that drains onto this side here into the main line. Interesting. I'm learning things every day. Never too old to learn. Here they've installed the first pipe going across the road. They're going to block it off, I think. Continue on the main line. I'm not sure how they're going to run this, but it's just one day of adventure. Let's continue on. The end of the day on the 16th. You've got a lot of pipe laid down there, didn't they? Boy, they're working hard and steady. Watching them work is like watching a brain surgeon work with a bucket. And that's how accurate they're being on this. Amazing. Looking off to the east, you can see where they set that connection box and how far down they've gotten on that main line. Well, it's the end of the day and we'll pick it up again tomorrow. All I can do is show you from far distance away. So I don't have to walk that far trying to drag all my options with me and everything, but oh, yeah, it's there. They're getting it all taken care of. Doing a fine job. Yes, Iowa DOT has been supervising every bit of this. They're constantly going up and down, driving, checking everything out, making sure everything's placed where it should be and done correctly. Hats off to them. They're doing a fine job. If I have a question, I just flag them over and they'll go answer my question for me. Nice guys. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this adventure. I'll continue on and pick it up on another day. Not much for me to see until we get back in front of my house again. So, love you all. Till next time. Bye.